Hey everyone. So I haven't done a video for my channel for a very long time, my YouTube channel, because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, to be honest. Like, I start my video out with doing things about me and my son, just because of our situation, and then I splice in some, social entertainment in there, because I find the fun videos are the one that people like to see. People don't really want to see you just sitting there and talking. And I also, wasn't sure, what route to go with this video channel, this YouTube channel, and how to get an audience to kind of like, understand what I'm saying and, find what I'm saying entertaining. And I really and truly didn't understand too much about, subscribing and, views and all these things. So, I mean, I was purely doing it to, entertain myself and to have my son look at something on YouTube channel to see me when he's not around me. But so I'm going to share something with you that over the weekend I went to Pennsylvania, and I went into the store and I picked up two books. And one of the books that I picked up is this book. It's called Love Works, Develop Healthy Relationship in a Love Broken Wall. And this book came out in 2014, and it's by Philip and Holly Wagner. And I just picked it up and kind of like went through it. And then I kind of say, oh my God, this looks like a good book that I can read. Because, I'm at the stage in my life where I'm not looking for love. But I'm looking to kind of understand relationship. When you've been in a relationship and you have a child and your expectation is so high, and then at an early stage, you kind of realize that somebody who you meet have no intention to leave his mother and make a living for you and your child. And you realize that as a woman, you have to go out there and work hard, work sometimes 45 hours a week, take care of your child, child being diagnosed with autism. And you have to balance working, being a mom, taking him to programs and doing all these things. And so I kind of throw relationship in the back. I have pleasurable relationship, I must say, but I kind of throw relationship in the back, right? Burner, so that it can burn. I wasn't really interested. But, recently, my son and I, we're not living together. He's 18 years old, and he's doing really well where he is. I am very proud of him. He's doing so well. He have come so much. He have come along so much. So for me, I kind of figure, well, let me just go back out there and see what, relationship are like. And something that I never did when I was young is like did a lot of dating. You meet somebody, you like them, you want to be in a friendship with them. Whether it's 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, you want to be that. And you want to be like, this is us, this is what we do, having our fun time. No big commitment. No, this is my, whatever. So that was kind of like me back then. And I went on a hiatus for a long time because, I really wanted to know what I want. And I wanted to focus more on dealing with a teenage child. And so I never really thought too much about relationship. But now that I heading back into it, I realized, the games have changed. I mean, I'm a woman in my mid-40s, and I want to learn more, and I want to do not to say do the right thing, because you ask yourself what is the right thing, but I want to learn more. And I found this book, and I'm telling you, from the moment I read this book, there's a story in here about the husband. Both the husband and the wife was reading in the night, and she was eating chips, and he basically told her that eating the chip was too noisy. Like, eating the chips was too noisy for him. And basically she got a little bit annoyed, and she kind of like put the book away, went to bed, but he was still reading with the lights on. And then she made the light an issue. And it was so funny because that's similar like something that happened to me, but it did not happen in bed. It happened in the movies, where I went out to the movie with somebody and, watching Magnificent Seven, and I was laughing because it was funny, but I wasn't like laughing loudly that the whole movie theater hear me. I was basically like, oh my God, because I grew up in Western movie like Bonanza, Rifleman, Little House on the Prairie, all these things, like, so you kind of like know every little thing that's gonna happen. And this person who was my date at the time and said to me, I must not laugh. Like, why am I laughing so loud? Like, it's not funny. This is not a funny movie to laugh at. And I look at the person, I was like really shocked, because this is a person we have gone to the movies like, I would say maybe like 6, 7 times. And all of the movie he had slept. Like, basically you look over and he's like, and I never said anything. So I really didn't know how to handle that situation. So by the Monday, I sent him a text and I'm like, listen, I don't want to deal with this. I love to laugh. If I go to the movie, I want to have fun. And I sent him this long text. And I said, you know what? It's over. I don't want to deal with this. But reading this, I realized that there's better way to handle, right? Handle communicative, handle things in a communicative way, like other than just breaking off with somebody. And that used to be the old daffodil. Like, basically, if I say something and I find that there's gonna be this conflict, I immediately just pull myself away and move on to the next stage. But reading this book is so helpful. And I haven't read the whole book as yet. So I will do more and more videos on this book, to just see how, in comparison, that what married people are going through and what they're talking about is something that I can learn from. Or it can be, for an example, that where I had made a mistake or have done something that wasn't right, or something that I could have approached a little bit better, and just to see how it worked. And I'll tell you by the end, when I finish with the book, what I think of the book, and I can share with you, any insights about the book and about me, my perspective of moving forward. So this is what I am sharing with you today, this book. And this is something new that I start to do. I really and truly gonna start to read a lot of books, not necessarily on love, but on books on coaching and supporting and helping you, because I did last year a lot of coaching where you go to events and there's a coach there and they talk to you, about life in general, communication, relationship, building good partnership, whether it's about work or whether it's about personal. It's really, really good. So now I am at the stage. I also went to a psychotherapist. Basically, they're the ones that kind of figure out, what's your issue? How do you want to move on? And by you answering, they kind of direct you. So I did a lot of that. So now I'm going to try reading a lot of books and kind of explaining myself with reading and learning and sharing. So this is what my video is going to be about in next couple of videos that I do. Okay, thank you.